So our next stretch is 28 waterless miles out of Cajon Pass, uphill like 5,000 feet. So we have to carry so much water, and our packs are going to be so heavy. It is not going to be fun. Here we go, day 26. We are 27 maybe, one of those two. Leaving Cajon Pass. We just spent a few hours in the McDonald's trying to avoid the heat. So now we have a night hike ahead of us. Very long uphill, no water night hike. And then some tomorrow too, to get to Wrightwood. Woohoo! This is where PCT hikers go to get murdered. Nothing is worse than having to pee while carrying a backpack that's heavy and sitting on your bladder and being like a couple hundred feet up where there's nowhere to go. We came all the way up there. Woo, and here we are. Far over the misty mountains, steep, and caverns deep. Okay, I'm gonna stop right now. Hey guys, so let me fill you in on what's going on. So yesterday we left Cajon Pass at about 4 p.m. and we hiked until about 11 p.m. and then slept for about 3 hours and got back up. And the first part was like 14 miles, and then when we woke up again at 3:30, we had another 14 miles to go, and that was 28 miles of no water, so it was really, really hard. So then we got into Wrightwood. We got some nice trail magic right at the end of the hike, and then when we got to Wrightwood, we were just so exhausted. We literally couldn't function. We couldn't decide what to do. So thankfully there are a lot of trail angels in Wrightwood, and we are staying the night with a trail angel. Very thankful for, and then getting back out on the trail tomorrow. Here is what resupply looks like. We've got my breakfasts, we've got my dinners and desserts, we've got my snacks, and then this is another multiple snacks, just a bunch of dried fruit, and then condiments. Today is day 29 on the trail. We just left Wrightwood this morning. We had the most wonderful time staying with trail angels Diana and Ken. Oh, they were so wonderful. So we feel pretty rested up. And we are summiting Mount Baden-Powell today, which is quite the climb. We have to gain 2,000 feet in 4 miles. With 5 days of food on our backs. Here we go. Switchback after bloody switchback. All the way up. it to the top of Mount Baden-Powell, which is 9,399 feet. And I felt every single one of those feet. That is the express route. Just slide all the way back down. So this tree right below the summit of Mount Baden-Powell is apparently 1,500 years old, according to a sign that looks to be about 1,000 years old. Here we are, and there are the clouds. We're above the clouds, which means we are too dang high. These flowers smell like grape Kool-Aid, and I freaking love them. So unfortunately, my audio totally cut out, but all that I was saying that was important was that we are a mile 393, and then all of a sudden, as soon as I stopped recording, a rattlesnake came out of nowhere and was like, "Sup guys?"
Got my camera to my phone tonight. If I have.
There's his little rattle. So this is the second of these kinds of rattlesnakes that we've seen, which I think they're called like ridgebacks or something like that. I could be totally wrong. And here he is again for round 2. We're leaving. Peace out. We'll be in Canada if you need us. All right.
I'm gonna cross so I can finish filtering water.
Your name is Desperado. Don't ask me why I just said that. Ooh, there he goes. Yeah, I guess he's like 2 feet long, maybe. Hey guys, today is day 31, officially 1 month on trail. Yay! We started one month ago today. Right now I sit at mile 412. I just finished eating lunch. I don't know where Chris Ann is. She's somewhere ahead of me, I guess. But this is a beautiful spot. And I'm happy to be out here. So I'm gonna tell you guys a secret, but don't tell anybody because this is super embarrassing. But whenever I am hiking alone, and I'm sure that I'm alone, I like to crank up my music and then I kind of like dance down the trail, you know, twirling my trekking poles and everything. So this morning, I had not seen a soul for like 10 miles. I was totally alone. So I cranked up my Disney music and I was getting very into it. And a Moana song came on. I was like fully committed. And then unfortunately I turned to my right, and on the other side of this very small like little ridge, maybe 30 or 40 feet away, there was another hiker who was just looking at me very confused. So I did the little like thing, and I tried to cover it by making it look like I was stretching, but I don't think it was very convincing. So, am I going to stop? No, but am I embarrassed? Yes. So when we were at the Mill Creek Fire Station, we were able to order pizza and coleslaw and cheesecake and soda, and it was glorious. This has never looked more delicious. Oh my gosh. We are literally just walking through a cloud, and have been all morning. So all around me are the Vasquez Rocks, and they're famous filming locations for movies like Star Trek and Twilight Zone and The Lone Ranger and such. Here we are. In the springtime, you can see brave hikers making their way from Mexico to Canada. Heck yeah, you can. Or you can smell them. You don't have to see them. Hey you guys, we are at Hiker Heaven in Agua Dulce. This place is so cool. We just took showers, they're doing our laundry. We're chilling with some horses right now. And we just get to camp here. We're gonna go get some dinner. It's been a good end to a tough day.
I think those are, actually I know those are for flies. Because the flies have been
Hi baby! Oh, baby sweet. Oh, this is heaven! Oh my goodness, so many animals to love. This is Gracie. Meet Gracie. Come love me. At Hiker Heaven, they have shuttles that will take you wherever you want to go in town. So we just ate.
It's such a big town, brothers.
So we just ate Mexican food, and now we're going back to our tents to sleep it off.
Like an old granny.
Oh my gosh, I just ran into Audrey. Tell me your YouTube.
Never have I.
Never have I ever. Okay.
Yeah.
We met over YouTube, and randomly she set up her tent right next to mine at Hiker Heaven.
You should show the tents. It's pretty funny. I set mine up because she was already here, and
Bada bing, bada boom.
woo!
It's such a small world. Awesome to officially meet you.
You too.